Alright, welcome back, new viewers and Gamer Bears. It is time for our third episode of the Pokemon TCG playthrough. We are in the Science Club, and why don't we go to the left over here and begin our episode. Let us find some people to talk to. Let's try talking with this man. Please don't disturb me. I'm in the middle of a very important experiment. If I use Porygon now, this will happen. My man's got himself a little hypothesis. Do you know Ishihara? He lives in the house on the Cape to the northwest. He's a very famous card collector. I hope to be like him someday. Alright, well, this man battled me. I get so involved in the Pokemon trading card game I lose track of time. Isn't the Pokemon trading card game really fun? Yes, it is, I agree. I don't understand science, but I understand Pokemon cards. I lost! Alright, dude, someone's salty about that. Well, there's nobody in that room to fight. But before we truly begin, if you enjoy this type of content, this is gaming content, and you haven't already, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow, depending on which platform you happen to be watching on. It really helps out the channel, plus it's for free. And this video was sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Hit the link in the description below, use the provided code to get a 10% discount on your wonderful and generic order. Thanks to those wonderful people for sponsoring me, and let us begin. One thing, the music in this room is very awesome, so I'm going to sit here for a few seconds and let you guys listen to it. I'm telling you, this area song here is absolutely insane in such a good way. And this isn't going to be the last time we listen to the song. Oh ho ho no, we're going to be hearing this a few more times in this playthrough. But anyways, to get to the Science Club Master, we need to face off against his cronies, or his club members, let's just say. We research Pokemon cards here, and the Science Club especially. Science Pokemon cards, Science Pokemon are exceedingly strong. Would you like to have a duel? Would you like to duel against my Psychic Pokemon at Science Pokemon deck? But before I do, I'm going to create a save state. For safety purposes, would you like to duel Eric? We'll play with 4 prizes. Let's begin. Alright, look at this nerd! I'm one to talk anyways. And did I say poison deck? Oh boy, we're gonna have some issues here, aren't we? Alright, choose a basic Pokemon card. We have Squirtle, Shelter that we put in the last episode. Alright, Squirtle's clearly the obvious choice here. Thanks to Wartortle, we can evolve them during the next turn. Alright, Shelter has some added defense, pun intended. We got ourselves an energy retrieval. Alright, should one have the other cards in your hand for 2 and... Alright, we won't be using that for now. And Wartortle will be able to use Bite when he has 3 energy cards on hand. He has so many more cards than me, look at that! Alright, heads. Yes, we going first. I could probably paralyze him too. Try to stall out a few turns. Alright, Squirtle, you got yourself a water energy. All I can really do is bubble. So this is exactly what we're gonna do. Alright, paralyze. Yes! I don't have to worry about getting killed off too early. I really can't wait till I make a deck that doesn't really rely on paralysis like that. It could get really monotonous, let's just say. Uh-oh, he's using Magical Mallet. Get himself 7 more cards. He's finished his turn because he can't attack. Alright, what do I get? Ooh, Gust of Wind. Alright, I'm gonna see what he might have. Alright, we're not gonna evolve just yet. I think it's best to stall out whatever he might have in the back by using Gust of Wind. Because I don't want Ekans to attack, so... maybe it would be best... What does Ekans have? Spit Poison. Horn Hazard. Ooh, that's a really dangerous attack. However, it does nothing if it's Tails. So, maybe coughing would be the best course of action here. Yeah, let's get coughing in here. I can already weaken it this turn, and then the next turn when I evolve into War Turtle, we can get rid of him. Alright, Bubble. Whether this gets a paralysis or not, we're good. Since he needs another energy card to turn into that anyways, so we're good. Alright, coughing takes 10 damage. Alright, it's a good thing I did switch him out like that, but he's gonna end up switching back Arbok. Alright, Abra. Kind of a bad card to get, not gonna lie. Alright, Fighting Energy on Squirtle. And now, evolve into War Turtle. Bite, crunch his head off right now. Delicious. Alright, I will draw one card. Alright, the Fighting Energy's not really usable right now, let's be honest. He probably won't be able to attack with Arbok, at least I'm hoping and praying he can't. You puts on Ekans. Ah, okay, Terror Strike. Flip a coin of heads, and if your opponent has any benched Pokemon, he or she chooses one of them. Oh no, get Tails, please. Get Tails, don't do this to me. No, you bastard! Alright. Okay, dude. Oh, man. It's Shelter. You fucking bitch. Okay. And I'm getting literally nothing for this. I can't do Jack. Jack squat a lot. I'd rather save the fighting energy. You know, I'm gonna save those fighting energies for if I get either Machop or Hitmonchan. Oh, thank you. Okay, when I want Tails, it doesn't give me... wow. When I want Heads, I actually don't get Tails. Gee, what is my luck, right? I still can't do shit, so great. Alright, come on, give me a Head so I can switch out Shelter. Thank you. Alright, War Turtle will come back. Not the worst move to go up against, to be honest. Eradicate's completely useless. Alright, all I can do is just bite here. If all you had 50 HP, you'd be screwed right here and now. Though, actually, with the fighting energies that I have, I've got a strategy. If he gets Heads here, we could switch into Shelter. Oh, never mind, doesn't matter. He's dead next turn. Alright, Water Energy. Alright, can we put this on anybody? Let us put this on the second Squirtle in case we need to switch. Alright, Bite, take him out. Alright, down the Arbok goes. The biggest threat is gone. Give me Hitmonchan. Alright, Rattata's not the worst. Alright, Nidoran Male is now coming in. It only has 40 HP. So even if it hits its Horn Hazard, I'll be able to kill it next turn. Though it would be preferable that you get Tails, I'm just saying. Yes! Luck is on my side! Your Horn Hazard was worthless, my man! Alright, let's put that on Sheldor. Let's get Rattata in here. The top percentage of Rattatas, man! And goodbye, Nidoran Male. And, give me... Alright, Psychic Energy, that's fine. Coughing is gonna probably hit me with some poison. That and it has... that much energy. Oh, cool. It has 50 HP, and he doesn't hit me. That could suggest he doesn't have any energy cards left. Alright, Eradicate for extra defenses. And the normal type is pretty busted in this game. Funny, just like back in Generation 1, thanks to, like, Hyper Beam and Body Slams and Tauros and Snorlax and Chanseys running about. Alright, Bite. And if he doesn't put an energy on to Coughing to try and switch it out, I win. Now, what is your move, my good sir? Alright, yeah, you can't do anything, I win. Water Energy. Put on Squirtle again, who cares? And now, down you go. I shall claim my prize, and it's the gambler card. A little too late, but who cares? He had all 4 of his prize cards left. I can't believe my science Pokemon deck could lose! Evolution. Charizard deck is still too long for that. Ooh, Pokemon Trader. This could be a pretty decent card. Alright, trade one of the basic Pokemon or evolution cards in your hand for one of the basic or evolution cards from your deck. Show both cards to your opponent, then shuffle afterwards. Well, it isn't like a certain other card that'll come on later, but for now we don't need to worry about it. Kakuna. Stiffen again, and Poison Powder. Alright, we already know what Stiffen does, and we already know what Poison Powder does. No need to recap. We know Bellsprout, we know Sandshrew, Pidgey, everybody's favorite bird Pokemon. Whirlwind, only requiring 2 energy cards to do. If your opponent has any benched cards, he or she chooses one of them and switches it out with the defending Pokemon. The attack we just went over with that Arbok earlier. We already know Caterpie, we already know Weedle, so that one was pretty quick. Nice quick explanations. The faster the better, right? Another booster pack, Evolution. What is in it? Victory Bell. Alright, Laura and Acid, having an HP of 80. If your opponent has any benched Pokemon, choose one of them and switch it with his or her active Pokemon. That could be pretty... Okay, really? That could be pretty busted. And Acid. Flip a coin if heads the defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. That's a pretty good way to trap your opponent. And now, Rapidash. This Rapidash is pretty powerful, actually. Only 2 energy cards to get Stomp. And for every heads, you do another 20 damage. Or another 10 damage, actually. However, if you get Tails, this attack only does 20, so... Either way, it's still fairly reliable. Just for getting some damage off. Alright, flip a coin of heads during your next turn. Yeah, if you get this off, you won't be able to take damage next turn, so that's a way to stall out your foe. Now, Graveler, this is probably one of the ugliest looking cards in this game. Just, what? This doesn't look right. It really doesn't. Alright, Harden. During your opponent's next turn, whenever 30 or less damage is done to Graveler after applying damages and weaknesses, yada yada, prevent any damage and any other effects that the attack will still happen. And Rock Throw, solid 40 damage. It's pretty reliable. We know what those do, we know what those do. No need to keep explaining. I must research this further. Alright, allow me to create a save state. And let us continue. We're gonna... Is there another person over here? Yes, there is. Let me talk to this guy. The machine, it's not quite working right. Huh? Oh, this is a machine that makes decks. It's much better than Dr. Mazen's. Let's see here. Do you want to duel against me? Alright, would you like to duel against David? Shall we begin the match? I will be a single match of 4 prizes. Alright, Science Club member David, lovely Nidoran deck. Alright, so we're gonna expect Nidorans. Okay. Alright, there are no basic energy cards. Oh boy. Alright, that means I gotta reshuffle. It's a good thing this game allows you to, you know, actually have basic Pokemon cards on there, so you're not just defenseless and whatnot. Makes me kind of wish card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Would allow you to... Are you kidding me? Okay, dude. Like, give me Hitmonchan or something. If I get a second Hitmonchan card, it's going straight to the deck. Alright, Arena Pokemon, here we go. Abra, oh no. Ah, frick. Why do I only get Abra? Are you serious? Alright, I literally can't do anything else. This is fun. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, heads. Tails, okay. I go second then. He better not just have a 30 hit right out the gate. I'm gonna be mad if that happens. Oh no. Watch this asshole get heads. Okay, we're fine for 1 turn at least. Imagine if he got heads. Oh my god. Alright, let us... Ooh, I can use energy removal. And I still have no other basic cards, so energy removal will be the answer here. Alright, get that garbage out of here. We don't need that. And now, Psyshuckle. Heads, give me heads. Yes! The power of luck is on my side! And hey, they're weak to Psychic, so I can destroy the Nidoran next turn. Now, if only I can just get another basic Pokemon card, that would be excellent. Alright, he put that in his other Nidoran mail. That's fine. Actually, I technically didn't need to use energy removal there. Kinda wishing I realized that sooner, not gonna lie. Alright, get rid of this man, he's likely to bring his other Nidoran mail. Alright, make Tails for this one. Damn it! Alright. That's not good. Because that means it's likely to be heads when he switches in the Nidoran male. Alright, Hitmonchan. God, I don't need energy cards, mate. Alright, Doduo isn't hard to go against. He's likely to put an energy on Doduo, yes, that's exactly what happened. Fury attack. We could at least take one of these, or two of them. Alright, heads, get a tails. Yes, okay. We're safe for now. Come on, give me a basic energy. I really need it. Alright, you know what they say. I use the magic card, Pot of Greed. This allows me to draw 2 more cards. Psychic energy. I don't need these. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Why do I keep getting these? Alright, please, for the love of God, Paralyze. For the love of Arceus himself, even though he doesn't exist yet. Give me heads. Yes, Arceus is on my side. Alright, what you gonna do? Alright, come on, give me some other basic energy card. I need it bad. Thank you, Shelter. Frick, man, so I don't have to worry about getting killed off in the first turn. Alright, whether this paralyzes or not, we're okay. Alright. Is what it is, they say. Alright, he's using a Pokeball. Tails. Yeah, man. And he uses the magic card Pot of Greed. This allows him to draw 2 more cards. Alright, Coughing is sent to the bench. And, this is the Pokemon card I was talking about earlier. I put a Stage 2 evolution card from your hand onto the matching basic Pokemon. You can only play this card when you would be allowed to evolve that Pokemon anyway. Ah, frick. Just completely skipping Nidorina. That's why that breeder card is so damn broken. Alright, Tails, thank you. So that means Abra survives for at least 1 more turn. Ghastly, oh my god, it's still giving me useless garbage. Not to call Ghastly useless, but seriously, I'm not really needing weak Pokemon right now, I'll be honest. Alright, just one of those. I literally can't damage you. Isn't that fun? No, wait. Ah, frick. I forgot to use an energy card. Alright, screw it. You're paralyzed anyways. We're safe. If I can paralyze them next turn, the Doduo's down. Alright, no, we need the psychic energy for that. Really, really wishing they'd give me something else. Alright. 1 more paralysis and we're good. Either that or he gets 2 tails next turn. Uh-huh. Grand, mate. Grand entrance. Excuse me. Alright, furry attack. Come on, get 1 tails. No, well, down goes Abra. Down goes Abra, boy. Very impressive of me to survive that first turn, though. Alright, Ghastly, all I can really do is try to put him to sleep. Come on, another basic energy. Alright, Professor Oak. I've got way too many energy cards here. Yeah, I'm gonna be discarding a lot of things, and I don't really want to do that. Hold on. Alright, we can use Destiny Bond. Hopefully to take out the Nidoqueen. Alright, this is risky, but we have to do it because I need more basic energy cards. Or basic, Pokemon cards. What is okay, never mind. Alright, Lapras. That's good, actually. Did I already use an energy card? That's okay. At least I got something. Sleep Gas. Heads. Yes, you're asleep. Tails! Yes, you're staying asleep. And now you can't do anything this turn. I might be able to switch into Lapras next turn, actually, thanks to this. Alright, heads, you wake up. That's okay, because this is my turn. Alright, water energy. That's perfect. La place. Alright, and I don't have to discard any energy cards from Ghastly. Alright, let's get rid of the duo. And I got a plan for the Nidoqueen, because I have a feeling it's going to hit pretty hard. Hitmonchan. Haunter. You know what? Okay. Alright, he puts that on Grimer. Boyfriends. Thankfully, there are no Nidokings in play. I've never seen that animation before. That's interesting. Alright, Dogong. Literally not what I need right now, but who cares? Alright, now I could do two things here. Either I could confuse you and allow you to hit yourself while I can get a third water energy off. You know what? I'm feeling lucky. Let's do it. And when I can get a third energy card off... Ah, frick. Okay. I should have just water gunned. That sucks. Kinda wishing I was already weakened, but sadly that isn't the case. You know what? This may seem unorthodox, but I'm not going to use Haunter. The reason being, I want to see if I can take down this Nidoqueen with Destiny Bond. Alright, so I'm going to see how many retreat cards. I need 3. Oh wait, no, I need 2. That's okay. Alright, let us get a water gun off. We'll do a substantial amount of damage. Boyfriends. Alright, so in order to keep Lapras safe, do I have at least one more water energy? I don't. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this fighting energy on Lapras, so I at least have 2 more water energies on it. We're gonna retreat, go into Ghastly, and we're going to Destiny Bond in order for Ghastly to get killed here. Alright, discard what? Oh, you know, we're gonna have to save that for next turn then. Instead, you know what? I'm not gonna attack. I'm not going to attack. As long as I don't think he's gonna get a Nidoking off. He doesn't even have a Nidoran male. Alright, before I do this, let us read this thoroughly. Discard 1 Psychic Energy attached to Ghastly in order to use this attack. If a Pokemon knocks out Ghastly during your opponent's next turn, knock out that Pokemon. So, this is what we're gonna do. Destiny Bond, time will be the last you see, it's irony. I'll be the one to take all your glory. You wrote the end to your own life story. Make a move on me. I'll be the one last memory, take you down. The joke's on you because you're coming with me. That is strategy, my friends, my dear viewers. And I draw 1 card, and a Rattata. That's the top percentage of Rattatas. Alright, let's get Laplace back in here. Too bad I'll only be able to do 1 damage to you. Or 10, I mean. Alright, is there anyone who's weakened that I can do this on? Alright, I didn't use a switch card. Since you're just a measly little grime, is there anything you have that has only 40 HP? Because if you do... Ah, you don't. Why? Oh, come on. Hold up. Now, let me check your field of play. I want to check out Grimer. Nasty Goo. And he can literally use both of his attacks right here and now. He'll be paralyzed. All damage done. Okay. You know, maybe it would be... This is risky, but I'm going to weaken the Grimer. Then we're going to get the Rattata in when Lapras goes down. So that will be my plan. Rattata is pretty much our last resort here. Maybe it would be better to... Yeah, since Water Gun's only going to do 10 damage, it's better to use... What? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, we're forced to use Water Gun. I forgot about that. Alright, down they go. Alright, don't paralyze me. Please don't paralyze me. Tails. Shit! Well, there goes Lapras. Ah, my lord. Give me Raticate or something. Good lord. Not Ghastly, you dick. Alright, no point in using Gust of Wind. We're gonna keep you in. Did I use any trainer cards? Oh, wait, I did. I used Professor Oak. Let's see if we can get something good here. These fighting energies, I'm gonna be honest here, I don't really want to throw these away. Alright, Dugong. And get rid of Starmie. Let's bring back Professor Oak. Little risky once again, but I want to get myself a new hand. If I can get a potion, that would be awesome. Ooh, switch, yes! That's absolutely perfect. Or we could do full restore. You know what they say, you can't be champion of the Pokemon League without knowing how to spam full restores. Alright, Machop in here. We are going to switch you out regardless of if I'm paralyzed or not. Rattata, come forth. Now, let's see if I can use the energy removal. Don't duo because I can. Alright, in 2 turns your life is forfeit. Alright, do not paralyze me, please. Please, that would be awesome. Tails, come on, Tails. Yes! We win! Alright, so good thing that I risked getting Professor Oak not once but twice paid off. Squirtle, no need to use it. Bite, I win. He should have used Minimize, but he didn't. Would have been able to last a bit longer if he did. And that Destiny Bond was absolutely clutch. I win the duel against Divayo. My theory is that the machine's malfunctioning caused it. Alright, blame it on the machine instead of your lack of skill. Okay. High spare level received the mystery. What is in this booster pack? Nidoqueen, we already know what that does. Cloyster. Alright, and since we have Shelter, I can actually use this. Alright, Clamp. 30 damage. If flip a coin if heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. It will not be able to move, and it does a substantial amount of damage. Alright, Cloyster, Spike Cannon. Flip 2 coins. This does 30 damage per heads that you get, a maximum of 60 damage. Yes, another double colorless. That's awesome. Tauros. Fuck yes. Okay, Tauros is actually really, really good. Probably one of the best basic mons you can actually use. Stomp will do 20 damage plus 10 if you happen to get heads, but if you get tails, it just does 20. But because of double colorless cards, you can pretty much get this attack activated instantly, and it's awesome. Now for Rampage, does 20 damage plus 10 damage for each damage counter on Tauros, which makes a maximum of, I believe, 60 damage, which is absolutely busted. Actually 70 damage. If Tails, however, he becomes confused, so it's a bit of a high-risk, high-reward card the lower your HP is. Honestly, one of the most fun cards to use, and we're going to put into the deck right away. Alright, Vulpix, we know what this does. Paris, we know what you do. Rhyhorn, I don't think we know what you do yet. Leer, flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon can't attack Rhyhorn during your opponent's next turn. Alright, that's pretty useful. And Horn Attack, just a solid 30 damage. This is the fossil card I was talking about in the previous episode. This will allow us to use the fossil mons Aerodactyl, Almanite, and Kabuto. So, and it plays as a trainer card too, which you can have it in your bench, and it only has a maximum of 10 HP until you can get that evolution going. It's best to keep it as safe as possible, or else your opponent can defeat it, giving them essentially a free prize card. So it's high risk, high reward once again. Alright, what else do we get in this booster pack? A Dragonite! Oh, I can do a whole Dragonite set now that I have Dragonite. Because we already have both Dratini and Dragonair, so let's see what my boy Dragonite does. Step in. Alright, once during your turn, before you attack, if Dragonite is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. This is a very powerful thing, especially if your current active Pokemon may be close to fainting. Just switch an almighty Dragonite over here. And you need 2 double colorlesses to activate this, or 4 of any energy card. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 40 damage per heads, a maximum of 80. Absolutely devastating for your opponents. They will cry in pain when this mofo comes on the screen. Alright, Rhydon, we already know what you do, we already know what Parasect does. Oddish. Voltorb, this is a new card. Just 10 damage with Tackle. That's pretty much it. It's not really much, nor does it have a lot of HP, but it's a Voltorb. What do you expect? I've got to fix this machine. Yeah, fix it all you want, you still ain't gonna win. Alright, because we got some new delicious cards, why don't we upgrade our deck? Alright, let us select the deck. Alright, please select the deck. Oh, oops, I pressed the wrong thing. Alright, we need... I might just take out Rattata, actually, and put in Tauros. You know, actually... That may not be the best move. I think I'm gonna get rid of Abra and Kadabra for now. And probably get rid of Ghastly as well. And get rid of all the Psychic Energy cards we have as well. That'll definitely leave a lot more room for more Fighting types, or Water types for this deck. Because I think I'll make a separate deck with Psychic types, so we're gonna get rid of the Abra and the Kadabra. Especially since Abra's HP is just really low, and I don't like that. Alright, since now we have no more Psychic Mons, there's no point in having Psychic type cards on this deck. But now we can have that double colorless. We can have another Water. Another Fighting will do. Let's see. We got Squirtle, we got Wartortle, we got Blastoise. Let's put Cloyster in. I need at least one more basic Pokemon card. I think should suffice pretty well. I hate to do this, but I think another Goldeen is in order. Just so we have more basic mons we can use. I could do Tentacool, but we don't have Tentacruel yet, so I don't want to use that. Okay, I wish I had a second Machop, but I don't. We don't have we have Hitmonlee. We're gonna use Hitmonlee. It's another nice, reliable, basic Pokemon we can use. And let's see... Perhaps Diglett? Diglett has really low HP, but can also be pretty reliable. But let's put in Tauros before I forget about it. Tauros, there's my boy. I really kind of want to do the Dragonite combo over here. Ooh, we can! Screw it, we're gonna do it. Alright, one more energy card. I think... Let me see about trainer cards. Okay, let's see. We got 2 energy removals. We don't need an energy search. I'm gonna keep for heal. And Gambler, we'll keep that. Let's have just one more energy card then. And it'll be another water energy card. For our trusty water types. Water is a very reliable type after all. Alright, this is our new deck. We are looking strong today, folks. Alright, let me put this in our diary before I do our next match. And look at that, we already have nearly half the cards in the game. That's absurd, really. And let me make a save state. Alright, our final opponent before the Club Master. Hey, you! Rick, the Club Master, is in the middle of an important experiment. He has no time to see someone like you. If you really want to see him, you must defeat me first. Would you like to duel Joseph? Alright, Joseph, you're just an average Joe. I'm gonna take you down. Not so smart, but you've got nerves. We will play 4 prizes. If you win 1 match, I'll let you through. Man, my dorkish-looking cap on. Alright, Science Club member Joseph's flying Pokemon deck, so he's likely to use flying types like the Pidgey line. Okay, and what delicious things do we get today? Alright, we got Seal, we got Staryu. Alright, we don't have any water energy cards. Oh, come on. Are you serious? This is a dumb start. I can play the long game with energy removal, though, so... We're gonna start off with Staryu, because Staryu can do more damage if I get another water energy card. And as for Seal, you're gonna be in the bench. This is all we can do for now, besides, just saving up on energy cards, I guess. Alright, heads. Yeah! Lord Arceus is on my side today. Okay, I don't need fighting energies, dude. Alright, I can't use energy removal yet, so maybe it was better for him to go first. Because we have plenty of fighting energies, why don't we just put one on Staryu? Hell, this is all I can do this turn. Alright, grass energy on Spearow. Peck me, go ahead, peck me. Peck the life out of me, huh? Just 10 damage? Okay. There we go, that's the water energy we're looking for. And while we're at it, why don't we use energy removal? One of my favorite cards ever to use. Get that grass energy out of here. Get that spinach leaf out of here. If I had Hitmonchan here, this would actually be pretty good. But since he only has one Pokemon, if he goes 2 more turns without another bench Pokemon, we're good. Ah, screw you. Okay, 3 more turns. Alright, Spearow, peck me all you want. Go ahead. Or what do I get? Dragonair. I can't have Dratini yet, so that's worthless. Alright, all we can do is slap him in the face. Imagine getting slapped by a starfish. That's not a good thing. Just, I don't know. I don't know what starfishes feel like. I don't think I ever want to know what they feel like, so let's just keep it at that. Alright, he puts it on the other Spearow, and I faint next turn, which is kind of sucky. Give me another Water Energy. Alright, Energy Retrieval. You know what? We're gonna save that for Seal. Because that means that's for the discard pile, right? Yes, it is. So we're gonna save that for now. Let him take out my Staryu, and then I can get Seal in next turn. Alright, peck one last time. Oh, he pecked me bad. Alright, take your prize card. Go ahead. Okay, Gambler. I can use that if I truly wanted to. I think I should, honestly, because really I barely have anything right now. It's a risk, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Alright, choose a card to discard. Let us... Actually, wait, I have Dewgong here. Too bad I can't freaking do anything with it. Alright, so Dewgong we're not going to get rid of, and Gambler will have to wait. Let's get Machoke out of here. Alright, we need the Water Energy. Well, we can get both of them. Why not? Alright, we get rid of this Spearow. Effectively, Spearow can't do anything more than just 10 damage to me, so we're good. Alright, come on, a Water Energy. Yes! Asking you shall receive. So he's only gonna peck unless he's got another attack on hand. Hopefully not. 3 Grass Energy cards. Why would you do that when all you have is peck? Really, why would you do that? Alright, Fighting Energy, completely worthless. I can evolve you to Dewgong now, but we're gonna wait on that a little bit, because Dewgong can deal 50 damage. We're gonna do a little chip damage on the Spearow here. So, the next turn, actually, it doesn't really matter either or, but let's just do some chip damage anyways, because we can. And honestly, if he keeps at this pace, he's pretty much screwed the rest of the game. Because Dewgong can tank some hits and deal quite massive damage. Mirror move, uh-oh. Alright, he's only gonna do 10 damage to me, that's fine. He would have done the same if he just used Peck. So what was I oh-ohing about? I don't know. Alright, Fighting Energy right on you. And now let's evolve you into Dewgong. Oh yes, this is some power right here. 80 energy, and Aurora Beam your face off. No Spearows allowed, mate. Get off my screen. Alright, War Turtle. Perfect. That's actually pretty good. Alright, Pikachu only has 50 HP and dies next turn. 40 HP, even better. Alright, Thunder Shock, as long as you don't paralyze me, we're fine. That is going to do super effective damage, though. Yes! Yes! Ooh, we can take that hit. I'm okay with that. And if this is his last Pokemon, he loses. And Staryu, or Starmie, you've come in a little too late. Alright, War Turtle, we can evolve you. You know what? Let's take this risk. Can we get a heads for 8 cards? No, okay. Yeah, it was worth a shot anyways. I think Flying Pikachu is his final Pokemon anyways, so what did I get? Yeah, no, he loses his turn. It's a good thing I did that. Alright, Aurora Beam, sayonara. I win. Oh yeah, I won. Let me stop. Alright, double colorless, not like it matters, because we win. Hey, I lost! Since I promised, I have to let you through. And take this. The laboratory. Alright, received a booster energy. The laboratory pack. Alright, you checked the cards in the booster pack. Clefable. Metronome. Choose one of the depending Pokemon's attacks. Metronome copies that attack, except for its energy cost. No matter what type, yada yada. That's pretty cool. A little underwhelming. It's not like how Metronome is in the base game. In my opinion, they should have. I mean, in the main series game. In my opinion, what they should have done with it is choose from like a pool of 10 random attacks in the TCG, and choose from one of those. I think it would have been pretty cool if it did that, but too bad. Is what it is. Alright, and now minimize. All damage done is reduced by 20. Marowak, we already have that. This Magmar card, there's another Magmar card that I think is way better than this one, but we can get to that later. Golbat. 60 HP, Wing Attack, just flat 30 damage, nice and reliable, for 30 energy costs, which is pretty easy to get to. And Leech Life. Remove a number of damage counters from Golbat equal to the damage done to the defending Pokemon, so it'll deal 20 damage and we heal 20 damage, which is pretty busted. And we get a Slowpoke, yes! This is great. Slowpoke, level 18, HP 50, spacing out. Scavenge. Alright, oops, what am I doing? Alright, flip a coin if heads, remove a damage counter from Slowpoke. This attack cannot be used if Slowpoke has no damage counters on it. And for its other attacks, Scavenge, I think this allows you to draw a card if I remember correctly. Discard a Psychic Energy card attached to Slowpoke. In order to use this attack, put a trainer card from your discard pile onto your hand. That's pretty decent. Alright, Grimer, we know what that does. We know what Venonat does. We know what Magnemite does. Onyx, I think we know what it does. Yes. Just flat 10 damage and 30 less damage. Tentacool, no Tentacruel, sadly. And another booster card added to the laboratory. And we got him on lead, this Magmar, Weezing. This Weezing card I always thought looked a little funny. He's like, hey, what you doing flipped over like that? I don't know, man. Anyways. Smog, 20 damage. We'll deal flat 20 damage for 2 grass energy, and flip a coin. If heads, you are poisoned. Self-destruct, very strong attack, stronger than the Magnemite we were talking about in the previous episode. However, this isn't the strongest instance of self-destruct in this game. We'll get to that soon enough. But base 60 damage, which is very huge and very likely to kill whatever your opponent has in front, plus doing 10 damage to both your own bench Pokemon and your opponent's. A nice little way to chip at your opponent's energy, but at the same time, chips away at your own reinforcements or your own reserves. Seadra! And we have Horsey, so we can use this if we want. Our Water Gun will do 20 damage plus 10 for each Water Energy card, doing a maximum of 40 damage. With any energy card attached to it, which is pretty useful. Alright, Seadra's Agility. It's basically the same as any other Agility. Alright, still the same Magnemite, still the same Slowpoke. Coughing, Spearow, Recycle, Gambler. Alright. Rick's in the middle of an experiment, so don't bother him too much. Oh, I'm a bothering man. Anyways, let's make a save state before we do this very treacherous fight. And it's not that treacherous. It is a Club Master after all, so we do have to be careful. And let us save. We don't have really anything I want to add to this deck for now, so no point here. I am Rick, the master of the Science Club. Science rules nature. Anyone wanting to sing the Bill Nye the Science Guy theme right now? I do. That is why it is so strong. Do you wish to test the strength of science by playing against me? Would you like to duel Rick? Alright, 6 prize cards. Let us begin. Look at him just holding a flask. That's hilarious. The Wanderers of Science. The Wonders of Science, I mean. Oops. Alright, we each draw 7 cards. Alright, there are no basic cards. Of course there isn't. Good lord. And I had a Pot of Greed. Come on. Alright, 7 more cards. Come on, we got something good here. Are you serious? Nope, this isn't the first time this happens in this episode. Alright, come on. Give me some basic energies. Give me Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. One of them. Alright, I finally got something. What did I get? Alright, everyone's favorite top percent rat. And another top percent rat and Goldeen. This is what I have to work with, people. I am struggling here. Well, maybe not. Let's not play it that hard, right? And we do have Raticate, which is very reliable. We could get Super Fangs and even stronger bites off. So this isn't the worst hand I could have possibly gotten. This is actually pretty decent. Alright, 6 prize cards right down here. Alright, heads. Ah, blasted tails. I don't have something that can deal 30 damage. That would suck ass. He uses Pot of Greed. This allows him to draw 2 more cards. He uses Pot of Greed. This allows him to draw 2 more cards. How does he have 2? Alright, Mewtwo level 60. One thing is for sure, it's funny how you get Mewtwo this early in the game, despite being the quote-unquote Ultimate Generation 1 Pokemon. Nasty Goo. Please don't paralyze me. Alright, good. I don't think I'll be able to evolve you into Eradicate right away, which is a little sad. But that isn't the worst thing we could have done. Alright, I have Wartortle and Blastoise, but no Squirtle, and that sucks ass. Alright, I can't do that because it's the first turn. Good to know. You know what? I don't want to use my double colorless too fast. So we're going to put this Water Energy on Rattata instead. A basic Bite attack we'll have to do here. Alright, draws a card. Use the Grass Energy on Porygon. Alright, whether he paralyzes or not, this is okay, because we can just do Rattata next turn. Eradicate next turn. Alright, he does paralyze me, big sad. You know what? Instead of this one, I think it's better I let him kill this Rattata. We're gonna evolve this one instead. And we're gonna do Double Energy. And kind of let Rattata die here, sadly, but he's got no choice otherwise. Alright, draw your card, Rick. Also, did this game predict Rick and Morty? I'm not gonna go into any further jokes there. Because the scientist guy named Rick. I can't be the one who thinks that's kind of ironic, especially since this game came out in the late 90s. Alright, sadly Rattata faints here, but we got a little bit of damage off, which is what matters. Alright, Eradicate. Give me Hitmonchan. Energy removal. Alright, let me use that on one of his Mewtwo's in the back. Actually, you know what? Yeah, his Mewtwo. Because the more Psychic Energies it has, the more damage it will be able to do, and I do not like that. A man like me doesn't like something like that. No, he doesn't. Alright, all we can really do right now is Bite, so I'll probably inevitably get another energy card later on, so let's just Bite here. Alright, Pokedex, what does that do? Look at the... oh, yes, I remember this card. It basically just allows you to rearrange whatever you have in whatever order you like, at least the first 5 cards in your deck. It's pretty useful, especially if giving you the opportunity to plan out your next few moves. Alright, Nasty Goo, don't paralyze me, that would suck. Yes! Alright, down goes the Grimer. Alright, give me an energy card. Any energy card will do. Professor Oak. You know what? I guess I'm not using Wartortle or Blastoise. We're gonna use them. And this is why I really like using Professor Oak. It's a nice high-risk, high-reward card. Especially if you don't have many energy cards on hand, as it's Hitmonchan. Yes. Too bad I don't have any fighting energies, but yes. Alright, is that all we can do? I'm gonna save the potion for when I take a bit more damage. We're gonna Bite here. And if he brings in one of his Mewtwo's, we can take it out, or at least deal half damage to it with Super Fang, and then 2 more bites should do. Fighting Energy. God blast it. Alright, full heal, excuse me. That's not bad. That could be good here, actually. Alright, he puts that on Mewtwo, that's a little off. Tails. Yes! Can't do anything to me, so that means I can save the full heal for later. Alright, we draw a card, and it's Hitmonlee, the Kickin' Fiend. Alright, it's best to use one of these Water Energies on Eradicate. And next turn, I think we can give that other Water Energy to Goldeen. Alright, let us use this potion to get those damage counters off of us. And finally, this is going to do the lower half, right? Round to the nearest 10. I have a feeling that would just do 20 damage then. Alright, so I might as well just use Bite. It'd be cool if I could do 3 damage with it, but who cares. Alright, Nasty Goo. Whether you paralyze me or not, we're good. Alright, paralyze me, I'm okay with that. Yes, Fighting Energy. Oh, this is awesome. Too bad he has a Mewtwo in the back, which can be a little risky, but I can still do some substantial damage to the Mewtwo's. Alright, full heal. Raticate is healed. Alright, as long as he doesn't paralyze me next turn, down goes the Grimer. Alright, Grass Energy on Porygon. Too bad Porygon pretty much goes down the second it switches in, so if I get Gust of Wind, you're screwed. Yes! Down goes Grimer. Alright, Water Energy. Let's put that on our Reserve Goldeen. Actually, let me look at, you know what, next turn. We're not going to do that now. Alright, down goes Grimer. Getting dominated by Eradicate. Embarrassing. Alright, give me a Fighting Energy. Shelter? Okay, we have Cloyster in hand, so that's fine. Alright, I think I'm going to have to switch Eradicate for this. Alright, change Porygon's resistance to a type of your choice other than colorless. To fighting? To water. Hey, you're a fool! You're a fool of a took. That really isn't going to help you at all. So, another Fighting Energy for Hitmonchan. And I believe next turn we can give Hitmonchan another energy so we can use Special Punch. Alright, Shelter in the back. Yeah, let me check my area of play. Where is Hitmonchan? Yeah, no, we can use Special Punch next turn, and he isn't even taking any damage either. Alright, so a Bite, and he's likely to use Conversion 1 next turn. So I think he'll change... if I remember correctly, I think that changes type. He can't change his type to colorless, so that's cool. Yeah, no, he's screwed. His Porygon is dead. And if he gets a Mewtwo, that's okay. Alright, now we will evolve you into Cloyster. Give you a Water Energy. Awesome, we are... oops, I made a mistake. I made an error. I made a boo-boo. Hopefully I get an energy card in one of my prize cards to rectify that. This one. You know what? That's okay. Alright, you're using another one. If the defending Pokemon has a weakness, you may change it to a type of your choice other than colors. Dude, you're not gonna... Why would you change my weakness to... You can't even attack me! Unless you're gonna switch into not Raticate. Unless you're gonna switch into, whatchamacallit. Alright, discard a card from your hand. Let's get rid of Dugong. I don't think we're gonna need it. Alright, just water. That's okay. Let's give this Hitmonchan, so once he gets in, you are dead meat. Actually, I could do this right now if I wanted to, but because Mewtwo's in the back, we're gonna wait on that. Alright, bite him. Alright, what do you draw? Not like I'd know. Oh, there's the Mewtwo. There's big bad Mewtwo boy. Oh boy. Alright, Energy Absorption. Choose up to 2 energy cards from your discard pile and attach them to Mewtwo. Oh boy. Yeah, Mewtwo's gonna eviscerate Raticate. Machoke, we don't need that. Alright, how much Cloyster? Alright, 2 water energies for you. We're gonna use Super Fang. This will do at least 30 damage, and then Hitmonchan can take him out next turn. Ooh, 40 damage, even better. Not like it really matters much, but eh. Alright, come on, use your Psychic move. Go ahead. Psyburn! I'm surprised we don't have a Pokemon move straight up called Psyburn in the main series games. That would be really cool. Alright. Oh, that was resisted? Ah, sorry, Raticate. You did your job. You did really, really well, though, buddy. Alright, Hitmonchan, it's time for you to take the mantle. I'm hoping you don't resist fighting type moves. That's gonna suck ass if you do. Yeah, let's check. If he does, this may not go as well as I... Oh, good, he doesn't have it. Alright, cool, he doesn't have resistance. Special Punch, get that guy out of here. And whatever he brings in next turn, I pretty much win. He's likely not gonna bring in Porygon because it's weakened, so... Actually, Porygon is the only Pokemon left, I think. Yeah, this is the only Pokemon left. Unless he gets another Benchmon, he's screwed. I win. Fighting? You know what, that's a... Oh, you changed my weakness to Psychic. You can't even hit me. Dratini. Let's put you in the bench, not like it matters. And give you that. And say goodnight, Rick. Give me that medal. 80 damage. Delicious. and double colorless energy. There are no Pokemon in Rick's area of play. Decision! You won the duel with Rick. There are, at times, problems even when science cannot answer. Here, take this medal. It is the result of our research. The science medal, which is for some reason a picture of a weird dinosaur creature? It's strange. Whatever. They clearly didn't have many ideas for this game, so... Well, I shouldn't say that. They got a little creative, let's just say, since there are only 7 attributes in this game. Alright, Spare Level won the science medal. And let me give you this. Please add this to your collection. The Laboratory Booster Pack. What did we get? Venomoth. Its Pokepower Shift. Once during your turn, you may... before you attack, you may change the type of Pokemon... Venomoth to the type of any Pokemon in play other than colorless. This power can be used. Okay, cool. So that's pretty useful in case you're up against a Pokemon that might have a typing that's strong against Venomoth, which you are weak to fire, but you resist fighting. So you can change your type to, say, water. Definitely is a nice little defensive option if needed. Venom Powder. Alright, flip a coin if the defending Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. That is deadly. Getting a status with not 1 but 2 status effects, especially in the card game, and you can take upwards of 30 damage in 1 turn, is insane. However, it does require a lot of coin flips, and they're really not in your favor. And you do a little 10 damage as well, so essentially you can do 40 damage in just 1 turn. That's absurd. Alright, Fearow, we know what Agility does. Drill Peck, just solid 40 damage if you have 4 energy cards on it. Golbat, we know what that does. This is a different Ghastly card. It has Lick, just 10 damage, and has a chance to paralyze if you flip heads. And now Energy Conversion, like you saw in the Mewtwo, put up to 2 energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Ghastly does 10 damage to itself, as a nice little balance. It does have 50 HP, a bit more than the other Ghastly, so you can kind of risk using it. As long as your opponent doesn't deal too much damage to you, that is. Alright, we already have those, so we know what those do. Another Booster Pack Laboratory. Spare Level checked the card in the Booster Pack. We know what you do, we know what you do. Seadra, Weezing, Coughing Onyx, we already have all these. Legendary cards are but a legend. Science is only truth, is the only truth, I mean. I must continue my research for science Pokemon. Rick and Morty or Bill Nye the Science guy? I'll let you decide. You know what? I think that should be our question of the day. Which scientist do you think is better? Rick from Rick and Morty or Bill Nye the Science guy, and why? You know what? This is a science-themed episode, so why not? Why not have ourselves a little unorthodox question of the day? I'm not going to go through this doorway here because a certain event's going to happen if I do. We're going to save that for episode 4. Anyways, that will conclude the 3rd episode of our Pokemon TCG playthrough. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the videos you see on screen right now if on YouTube, and that bell button for more. And once again, this video is sponsored by the wonderful peeps at W. Hit the link in the description below and use the provided code to get a 10% discount on your energy drink order and answer the question of the day that I literally just proposed. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and see you in the next episode. Have a nice day.